Your personal information is spread across many websites throughout the internet. From online banking, credit reports, e-commerce, tax returns, and healthcare accounts, your personal information may be at risk of loss or theft. Most businesses and organizations that you transact with have elaborate security programs to protect your personal information. But this doesn't stop cybercriminals from trying to steal your data. Due to vulnerabilities in software, these cybercriminals can infiltrate and steal not only your data, but potentially thousands of other people's information too. Data breaches and data theft affect millions of people around the world and is on the rise. Many companies have suffered a massive data breach, leading to layoffs, lawsuits, and fraud. Once these cybercriminals have your personal information, they can completely drain your bank account of its funds. A data breach can also result in identity theft, allowing someone else to use credit cards with your name, potentially damaging your credit history. In some cases, data breaches can result in blackmail if the victim was a member of a questionable site or has information they don't want made public. Individual users may be targeted with specifically designed malware that can delete or steal information off of a personal computer. While data breaches can severely impact individuals, businesses and government organizations are usually at a larger risk. Even employees can steal and sell personal information to third parties who use it for criminal purposes. Protect yourself against data breaches by changing your passwords often and using a password manager that generates secure passwords, such as Kaspersky Password Manager. Ensure that any sensitive information that is kept in cloud is well protected and encrypted with the latest security software. Finally, make regular backups of important data on a separate system, such as an external hard drive or cloud, to minimize the risk of losing vital information if a data breach does occur.
Imagine submitting your resume to what looks like a dream job online, only to find out later that your personal data has been stolen and sold on the dark web. This is a fiction, but it's happening to thousands of job seekers every year. And hello everyone, my name is Nuli Shifa and my metric number is 2024745923. And today I will be talking about cybersecurity challenges in online recruitment platforms. Platforms like LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor have transformed the way companies hire and how people find jobs. But as these platforms become more AI-powered and data-driven, they also become prime targets for cyber criminals. Why? Because these systems collect and store highly sensitive information such as personal identification, job history, and even financial details. Let's take a closer look at how these platforms work and the threats they face. Job seekers create profiles, upload their resumes, and apply to jobs. On the other side, employers post vacancies, screen candidates, and use automated tools like resume scanning and AI matching. While this process is efficient, it also creates a large digital footprint full of personal data, and that's where the risks begin. So, the cyber criminals use a variety of methods to exploit these systems. For example, phishing attacks, which is a cyber criminals often post fake job listings or impersonate recruiters to trick job seekers into revealing sensitive information such as passwords or bank details. Secondly, data breaches. A breach can expose millions of user records, including names, email addresses, and employment history. This data can be used for identity theft or sold on the dark web. Thirdly, account takeovers. Hackers may gain unauthorized access to recruiter or applicant accounts, leading to misuse of data or fraudulent hiring attempts. Next, malware distribution. Infected resume files or application documents can serve as vectors for malware that compromises a recruiter system. Next, fake employer profiles. Some attackers create fraudulent company profiles to scam unsuspecting applicants, sometimes even conducting fake interviews to harvest more information. Lastly, social engineering. Manipulating either job seekers or recruiters into taking actions that compromise the system, such as clicking malicious links or revealing credentials. These aren't just a hypothetical threats, but in early 2024, a group called Resume Looters hacked into over 60 job platforms in Asia, stealing more than 2 million resumes. And just a few months ago, TISA Global Solutions was hit with a breach affecting over 3.3 million people. These cases show that recruitment data is a goldmine for attackers. So, the biggest challenges for these platforms include the data privacy compliance, which is navigating global privacy laws like the General Data Protection Regulations, which is GDPR, and the California Consumer Privacy Act, which is CCPA. Can be complex, especially for platforms operating internationally. Second, third-party risks. Integrations with email providers, assessment tools, and video conferencing platforms can open new vulnerabilities. Next, cloud security. Most platforms operate on cloud infrastructure, which, while scalable, can also be misconfigured or insufficiently secured. Next, balancing usability with security. Overly strict security can reduce platform usability, which lenient policies can increase risks. And lastly, user awareness. Many users are unaware of cybersecurity threats and fail to take basic precautions like setting strong passwords or recognizing phishing attempts. So, how can we protect these platforms? To mitigate risk, online recruitment platforms should implement a combination of technological and procedural defenses, which is multi-factor authentication, which is also called MFA. It adds a layer of security beyond passwords. Next, data encryption. Encrypt data both in transit and at rest to protect it from interception. Next, AI and anomaly detections. Use machine learning to detect suspicious behavior or patterns that may indicate fraud or unauthorized access. Next, regular security audits. Frequent testing and updates help close vulnerabilities before they are exploited. Then, user education. We can notify users about common scams, suspicious activity, and safe practices. Last but not least, verification systems. We can validate employer accounts to ensure authenticity and protect job seekers. Then, how can we reduce the risk? Companies should build a full cybersecurity framework, invest in AI detection tools, and work together across the industry to share threat data. So, based on the challenges identified, this report recommends that recruitment platforms adopt a comprehensive cybersecurity strategy that includes both preventive and responsive measures. Also, user education campaigns can be launched to improve digital literacy and security awareness among job seekers and recruiters. Other than that, companies also can invest in AI-based fraud detection tools that adapt to evolving cyber threats. Lastly, the industry consider forming collaborative security frameworks to share threat intelligence and best practices. So the conclusion is, online recruitment platforms offer speed and convenience, but they also come with serious cybersecurity risks. By implementing strong security practices and educating users, we can build safer systems that protect both employers and job seekers. Thank you for listening.